che bello!
Oh,
Sì. 1, 2, 3. Ciao! Okay. A dopo.
Olio pizza.
Oh. Wow, I'm getting really into this. What is going on, gang? We are back at it again, people. Back on the road. We've been at a workaway for 4 weeks. And now we've finished, and I have a beard. And now we are on the way to the beach. We're gonna spend the night camping right on the beach in this spot. Well, I hope so. I'm not too sure. But yeah, let's see what happens. And yeah, let's give it a go. Just a short stop to get some pane e birri. Wow, look at this cool shop. Wow. Ciao amico, tutto bene?
Sì, grazie.
Wow, che bello!
Oh,
sì, 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 che bello, che bello! Wow, sun-dried tomatoes, new spices. They sucked us in here, spending a fortune. But we did get the beer, most important thing. Wow! If you're a meat eater, wow. Carne e formaggio?
Sì, carne e formaggio.
Wow! Impressive. Wow.
Ok.
Okay.
Penso basta così.
Basta così.
Grazie.
Well, I just realised that I left the lights on in the van. As we are not too far away from the camping spot, pay for this, get on the road, set up camp on the beach. Bloody hell, he was a good salesman. He conned us in 35 bloody euros for all that crap.
No, it's not crap.
No, it's not crap. It's organic. Not, well, it's not even organic. If you hold this, I'll try and... Who's a good salesman?
It was fucking good.
Okay, put this in. We're only 10 minutes or so away. These go in there, but they don't go in there. Organic fragola. Ok, pomodoro qui, fragola
Wait, does that oil have a lid?
qui, qui. Don't think so. That could be a problem. Alright. We've got a challenge, and I don't think we're gonna pass.
Come and check.
No, we're definitely not gonna get through there. That was a shit challenge. But Google Maps, once again, fucking us around. Well, we have made it. I farted, so I probably won't use that. Well, we have made it. We made it to this really interesting spot. We're in a pine forest on the beach. So we're a stone's throw away from the beach. Perfect. We're gonna go take the chairs and a few beers and yeah, go for a swim. And we'll also let you know what we are going to be up to for the next 2 weeks on our Calabrian road trip. This bonnet is hot. Kind of feels nice. Anyway, let's get to it. Well, that is it for another day on the road. Well, afternoon actually, it wasn't a full day. There are currently animals running around us somewhere. I don't know what they are. Quite small. Not too worrying. Not like Australia. But we got a fire going. We're just chilling, having some beers, listening to some music. And yeah, tomorrow is a new day. We have a list that we have been given of places to go to. For once we actually plan something, because usually we don't. But this time we did. Well, semi-planned. I don't know what Eden is doing. Looking for animals. Hoping there's a dog there somewhere probably that we can put in the van. But unfortunately, no. We're going to take off in the morning, nice and early. Well, another lie. We're not going to take off nice and early in the morning. We'll go for a swim nice and early actually. That will be what we do. But we'll take off, I don't know, sometime in the afternoon. Check out some places and see what the day brings. Meet the locals. I'm excited to talk to some Italians again. I've gotten a bit better. Have I? Maybe. I don't think so. But yeah, it'll be fun. It's always good interacting with the locals and hearing their stories. But we'll see what happens. That's a lot of buts. Ciao ragazzi! From the west coast of Calabria, just outside of a small town called Pizzo. Now, we are on our Calabrian road trip, and the first stop, well, we've been on the road trip for a bit. We've camped a couple of nights, didn't do much filming. It was a relaxing time, quite boring for viewing pleasure. But today we have got a cracker for you. We are gonna make our way slowly down the west coast of Calabria, checking out some historical, 3 times historical places. And the first one on the list is which is a church underground. Now this church is very famous for its stone sculptures. So without further ado, let's have a look, let's check it out. After paying for some rip-off parking and all the Italian men looking at Eden, we're on our way. Now, I didn't realise that the grotta, the cave, is on the beach. I thought it was up in the hills. For the next 2 or so weeks, we're going to be exploring Calabria and its hidden secrets. And yeah, trust me when I say there's plenty to do in Calabria. It is a hidden treasure of Italy, some say. 1, 2, 3. Wow, okay. Che bello, eh? Bella, che bella. Buona giornata, ciao. Ciao. Just doing my good tourist deed for the people of Italy, taking photos. Not all heroes wear capes, just Wu-Tang shirts, baby. Oh, look how clear the water is. Wow. Now these caves are characterized by history, reality, and a little bit of sort of fantasy. In about 1600, a ship from Naples was coming up the coast with a very important painting of Madonna. The ship faced a fierce storm and hit a huge rock. The ship shipwrecked. But all the crew and the captain and everyone on board survived. They started praying at the picture of the Madonna as they were crashing. The crew swam to shore, and upon arriving on the shore, down at their feet, a picture of Madonna. Another storm came. The picture of Madonna ended up in the exact same place that it had washed up the previous time. And then again, another storm had come, and the picture wound up in the exact same place. Upon this place, there was natural caves. And in about 1800, a famous painter and artist dedicated his time to carve out these caves with numerous statues. History goes on, and his son quits as a photographer and an artist and pursues his father's work in the caves, continuing carving out stone statues. Now this cave was tirelessly worked with a pickaxe and shovel. And to think how intricate and how much detail is in here, it would have taken a considerable amount of time. I mean, even the ceilings carved. Oh, what an interesting place.
Yeah.
Too bad there's a million stairs to get back up. But we paid for an hour of parking and this is really the only thing here. So, we're gonna go and get a coffee. Wow, good snorkeling. The local. With some well-earned coffee. It's good shit. Yum. We've caved in. Now, PIZZO is very famous for a certain dessert. I'll take you through that when we get there. But for the meantime, I think this is just a little starter. Look at this choc top. Can't get this at the movies in Australia, can ya? Bloody hell. Choc top cheers.
Choc top cheers.
Woo! Fucking hell, is yours hard? That's hard as shit. So we have made it to the infamous PIZZO. It's quite beautiful. Now the name PIZZO is translated to bird's beak or prominent outcrop of land. That's because there is a prominent outcrop of land. And this is the main sort of part of PIZZO where they built the Murat Castle, which still sits today. So we'll go and check that out as well. So just like many other Calabrian towns, PIZZO claims its historical value from the ancient times. Now, it is believed that PIZZO was first occupied and established by colonists from an unknown ancient Greek area, but there's no archaeological or fact-based evidence to back this. Subsequently, its history dates back to 1300. In 1300, it is said to be inhabited by a community of Basilican monks. Now, these monks stayed here for a long period of time, establishing the town for what is known now in history. So there's documentation of a Basilican fort and an ancient fishing village here. And since then, it has been occupied.
No, eravamo andati a trovare.
Ciao! A true Italian conversation. It wouldn't be one without a nonna hanging out of her window or hanging out of the door, yelling at the street below.
Un chilometro verso il mare.
Grotta. Sì. Sì.
Piedi grotta.
Sì.
Questa è storia PIZZO.
Sì.
Aspetta che ti do una cosa. Ti do, è un deplan di PIZZO, oppure un segnalibro. Bookmark PIZZO.
Ah, sì, bookmark.
Aspetta.
Oh.
Questo bookmark.
Sì.
Libri.
Oh,
Wow.
grazie mille.
Ah.
C'è PIZZO Calabria.
Ok.
Il mio souvenir.
Grazie.
Buona giornata.
Piaceri. Buona giornata, ciao.
Ciao, grazie. Thank you and good luck.
Ah, buona fortuna.
Bravo.
Now, PIZZO was also famous within the Bourbon times. Now, it's famous because of its accessibility to fish, fresh tuna or tuna preserved in oil. Ciao, ciao. And it was also famous for the location of which the mail arrived from Napoli, from Naples. So the mail would come on a ship and it would come all the way down here to the port and be delivered, which gave it its significance. Acqua fresca.
Acqua, molto importante.
Sì, oggi fa caldo, molto molto caldo. Sole forte oggi. Oh, I hear my favorite instrument, the piano accordion.
Se volete
Ciao.
Se volete mangiare un buon tartufo dopo,
Sì?
speciale 4 euro.
Ok, qui, qua.
Specialità.
Ok, tartufo ice cream?
Ice cream.
Sì, ok.
Speciale.
He's got the special ice cream, so we will return back to here and get some trafullo ice cream, ok?
Ok.
Yeah? Ok. A dopo.
Ciao.
Ciao. Wow, va bene. Bravo. Tu fai questo? A true metal man. Wow. On his anvil. See, bending and shaping the metal to create metal objects, like they did back in the day. Whoa, I can't hear anything anymore. That was very loud. Wow, bravo.
Olio pizza.
Sì.
Olio pizza.
Olio for the pizza, yeah, an oil canister for the pizza. See? Ah, he's made the handle. Wow.
Olio.
See? Oh, he's even stamped letters in
Una
there.
volta.
Finito?
Eh?
Vende se?
Sì, ma ci vuole un fondo.
Sì, finito, vende se? Sì. Wow, quanto costa per questo? 5. Oil burner.
Wow.
Sì. Bravo.
Quello è tutto.
Sì.
Sempre come una volta.
Sì.
Bellissima. A dopo.
Va bene.
Grazie mille, signore. Oh, piccolo.
Sì.
Piccolo.
Ah.
Perché stiamo viaggiando. So, piccolo è bene.
Sì.
Ok.
Sì,
grazie.
ok. A dopo.
Dopo.
A dopo.
Ciao signore.
Ciao,
Buona
piacere.
giornata.
Buona giornata. Wow. True man of working with his hands.
He was so cute.
No, papà, no.
Ciao, salve. The local shop.
Yes.
All the Calabrese products. Wow, beans to fish. Wow, very cool. Well, we sat down for a well-earned drink at the bar, and there is a very cute dog. Say hello, boy. Say ciao. Say ciao Australia. Australia, vengo dall'Australia. Sì, sei ciao Australia.
Ciao bello.
Ehi, va bene. Brava.
Grazie.
Ah, brava.
Piccolo, ciao. Seduto? No seduto.
Ciao Lulu. Now, onto the infamous tartufo gelati. Well, tartufo ice cream. Now this ice cream is very special to PIZZO. It was made. It's basically a ball of ice cream with a flavour or something in the middle, but I'm not too sure. So we're gonna get some and see what the hype is all about.
Tartufo, ok, classico. Classico? Classico?
Sì?
Ok.
Classico.
O pistacchio. Che cosa si
buoni.
consiglia?
Uno classico sicuro e l'altro pistacchio.
Ok,
va bene.
ok. Perché no? So one pistachio and one classico. Okay. The classico and the pistachio. It's literally, see, a ball of ice cream.
With?
Flavoring in the middle, I think.
Buona gelato.
Buono gelato. Good? Ok. Io. Sì, mi piace. Second ice cream for the day, may I add.
Because I thought the other ice cream was this. I got confused.
What stands behind me is an ancient Aragonese castle. Here we are in the famous Murat Castle. Now this impressive castle was built in two parts. The first part being in 1300, and that was only the large defense tower. And this was built under the Angevine defense. I nearly fell in a hole there. This was built under the Angevine or Angevine defense system to prevent the Saracen invasion. Now, the Aragonese king wanted to keep the southern parts of his country secure, so he built castles across the southern coast in some very famous areas, and PIZZO was chosen as one of these areas. My beloved Carolina, my last hour has come. In a few moments, my life will be over, and you won't have a husband by your side anymore. Never forget me. I am going to die innocent, and unjust verdict is taking my life. Well, some of the roads King Murat wrote to his wife, Napoleon's sister, before he passed away. Now, I know these guys are dummies and it's a recreation, but this cell is very important. These mannequins, well, the people, the mannequins and the people. The mannequins represent the people. Anyway, the mannequins are the Murats, a very famous and rich family that returned to take back control of their kingdom. And I'll tell you that story when we get outside. On Sunday, the 8th of October in 1851, a few ships, including the San Esmeralda, a small fleet of ships, including the infamous San Erasmo, arrived on the shores of PIZZO, along with the Murats, and 31 crew. These guys were here to take back their kingdom in which they'd lost. They arrived at about 10 in the morning and made their way to the piazza, the town square. The king shouted, "Do you remember me?" They looked in confusion, as it had only been 5 years since the king had left. The townspeople grew suspicious and didn't believe him. They ran away. The Murats were captured and imprisoned for 5 days. The king was sentenced to death and shot within the castle walls. As Murat arrived at the place where he was to be shot, not far from his prison cell, he asked the firing squad, "How far should I stand?" 6 paces from the firing squad, the commander yelled. As he lined up, the commander gave... Oh, I'm getting really into this. The commander gave his instruction to shoot. 6 of the firing squad, all 6, missed. 2 had shot above Murat's head, and the others had shot in the air. The commander screamed and commanded that they fire again, this time hitting Murat, 1 in the heart and the rest to the body. As he clutched his watch and a photo of his wife, he fell to his knees and perished in the yards and in the castle that he once owned. We finito in Pisa and we andiamo to the spiaggia, back to the beach. We're probably thinking we're going to camp at the place where we've been for the last 2 nights, right on the beach in the pine forest, lots of shade. We've been having a little fire every night, which is nice, and no one has bothered us. And it's only 10 minutes away, so we're thinking of heading back there, spending the afternoon at the beach, and then camp in the pine forest again. So andiamo, let's go. Well, quick pit stop for some more frutta and leguma. Salve! Wow, grande melone. A local Calabrese products. Wow. Most important as well. Birra. Birri. Tedesco?
Sì. Passare tedesco.
Tedesco, sì. Wow, così Colino? Colina.
Cammina.
Lui o lei?
Lui.
Lui. Il nome?
Leon.
Leon. Wow, così Colino. Wow, grande tarotte. Bello. Torian. Nome?
Sì.
Back to where it all began. Back to the pine forest at the beach. We're gonna park up. We changed spots. We moved a little further up. We'll move the car a bit. It doesn't look that flat. But we will spend the rest of the afternoon at the beach, relaxing in the nice Mediterranean Ocean. No, Mediterranean Sea. It's not an ocean, it's a sea. Woo, it's hot. Okay, well, we're in the golden hour. Half an hour before sunset and half an hour after sunset. Perfect time for a fish. So let's see what happens. My chances probably aren't that high. But yeah, let's have a crack. That's the end of the fishing. Didn't catch shit. It was a pleasure being out here. Beautiful night. You can kind of see the mountains and the cloud.
Bellissima.
I'll head back, get a little fire going. Cook some tea. Cook some din-dins. Din-dins for me.
Din-dins for me. Din-dins for us. Din-dins for everyone. Let's have some dinner.
We had pasta yesterday.
in Italy, quando in Italia, we eat pasta every fucking day.
Okay. And that marks the end of our fabulous day in Pizzo and the beach. I had a wonderful day learning about the history of the town, eating lots of ice cream and some good food, meeting some nice locals. But yeah, for us now, it's relax time. Light is very bright. It's relax time. And tomorrow we take on Tropea, the historic town of Tropea. Now this place is one to see. Ian's holding up an onion, a red onion to be precise, because there is a type of breed. A type of breed? Well, there is a type of onion from Tropea, correct?
Si, correct.
And it's a red onion, right?
Si,
Like the one you're cutting.
red onions. Here's one now. Look at it. In all its glory.
Wow, beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna love and leave you, and we'll see you bright and early in the morning for a swim, and then we're gonna crack on with the day and see what happens.